Etra John saw it. I'm Karin. I just got married to Hideki, who I've been dating for 2 years. Since my mother-in-law owns the apartment, she lets me stay here, and I've been living happily. Or perhaps I should say I had been living happily.
Can you clean the living room window? I can't reach the top.
Yes, understood.
That's right, after you clean the window, please get rid of the weeds outside. I don't know if it's old age, but working in the garden hurts my back.
Yes. Even though this is my mother-in-law's house, I stay in the other room. But I keep getting called over like this and being given various tasks. Do this and that. I'm not your housekeeper! Even though I say this, it's not like I've been treated this way since getting married. In the beginning, she was very happy to see me and treated me to tea and snacks. But at some point, I started getting tasks from the mother-in-law, and this is how it's been recently.
Oh, please take care of cleaning the storage room, too.
Ugh. I can't take this anymore! Is mother-in-law mistaking me for some kind of maid? Sure, I'm grateful for being allowed to live in her apartment, but...
Well, calm down. Well, Mom does rely on you a little too much. Since my father died 10 years ago, I've been helping her out whenever she needed a man's help. She probably hasn't broken that habit yet. Plus, my sister got married and moved away, so she must be lonely.
If it was just helping out a little, I wouldn't complain this much. I want to get along with your mother too, which is why I've been cooking and helping with small tasks until now, but...
But?
You really are inconsiderate. You only come when it's convenient for you, so you make sure to bring gifts. And you're too plain for someone so young. When I was your age, even after getting married, I was constantly praised for being beautiful and pretty.
It still makes me angry thinking about it! She always calls me over when Hideki isn't around and makes snide remarks.
Did Mom say something mean to you again?
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I'll talk to her next time we meet.
Yeah, please. Though it probably won't help. Having been raised by a single mother, the husband cannot be too firm with his mother-in-law. After my husband speaks to her, the mother-in-law's snide remarks decrease for a while, but only for a very short time.
Today, please clean out the storage room. Since you're not very considerate, you should at least help with physical labor.
Maybe I should just say it myself, even if it causes a rift. This continued until one day when it was decided that my sister-in-law would return home for childbirth. Mother-in-law told me sister-in-law's coming back home for childbirth, so she wants me to come help every day. Even though she's been calling me over frequently until now, demanding I come every day is too unreasonable.
Huh? Is that so? Isn't it fine?
What?
Since we might have children someday too, it could be good practice to go help.
Don't say it's so simple. I have things I need to do too. Occasionally is fine, but every day is impossible. Are you listening to me?
Yeah.
Even at most, 3 days a week is my limit. Tell that to your mother.
Okay.
And
What?
if you're saying it's practice for when we have children, you should go once a week too.
What? Me too?
I may be the one giving birth, but we're both raising the child.
Yes.
And there's one more thing.
There's more?
If I really can't deal with your mother anymore, I plan to move out of this apartment.
What?
Well, we were planning to move out of this apartment when we have children anyway, right? So it's not a problem if it's a bit early.
That's true, but...
I've been doing my best to help your mother until now. If she's still saying that's not enough, I can't deal with it anymore. I'm sorry, but if you can't accept these conditions...
Karin... I understand.
And so the negotiations were settled. With Hidegi's mediation, I agreed to help with his sister's postpartum care 3 days a week.
Welcome back, Akane.
Sister, welcome back.
Mom and Karin, it's been a while. Come on, hurry inside. You're pregnant, so let this person handle the housework and take it easy.
This person?
Phew. Why are you just standing there? Where are the drinks?
Yes.
I can do that much.
No, I'll do it, so please have a seat, sister.
Really? I'll take you up on that offer then. Really? Having such a useless daughter-in-law is troublesome. On top of that, how can she have the nerve to say she only come here 3 days a week? Oh my.
I can hear everything, you know. Mother-in-law's saying it so I can hear on purpose.
Oh, yeah. I bought a DSLR camera. I want to get used to it using before the baby is born, so is it okay if I take various photos?
Go ahead.
Thanks for the memorable first shot. Karin, your expression is too stiff.
I'm sorry. That surprised me. I don't really like being photographed, so I'd rather not be. However, my wishes didn't reach her, and my sister-in-law continued taking photos throughout her stay. Sister's taking photos again? I don't mind if you take pictures of the scenery, but it's troublesome when you suddenly take photos of me. To be honest, I wish you'd stop. Maybe this is what they call maternity brain?
Isn't lunch ready yet? It's way past noon.
I'm sorry, it'll be ready soon. Being suddenly photographed and my mother-in-law being the same as always. Maybe I should seriously think about moving out. Phew, it's finally ready. Sorry for the wait. Sister, please help yourself.
Pasta today. I love it. Still as incompetent as ever. Taking this long to make lunch like this.
If that's the case, you should just make it yourself.
Let's eat. What is this? How can you serve something so terrible without any shame? Are you in your right mind? It would be one thing if it was just for me, but since Akane is pregnant, this is some kind of harassment.
What?
Akane, you don't need to eat this. Wait, I will make something right away.
Isn't that going too far?
Hey, Mom, you're being too noisy. It's really rude to say such things about food someone made for us. What? Oh, I'm sorry, Karin. This pasta is super delicious. Oh, Mom, you don't want it? Then I'll take yours too. Thanks for the meal. It was delicious. That's right. Both of you, wait a moment. These are photos I've taken since coming back home. This is Mom's face when you're saying mean things to Karin.
What?
And this is your face when talking to me. This one is when you're scolding Karin, and this is when you're talking to Hideki. Mom, don't you think your face looks unpleasant when you're bullying your daughter-in-law? Mom, you're originally a beautiful person. Do you plan to keep making such unpleasant faces? If you go to the other world like this, Dad'll be disappointed when he sees you in heaven. Urgh.
Is that why you've been taking photos all this time? That's true, because I've only been seeing scary faces lately. I forgot that when you have a peaceful expression, you look beautiful. Come to think of it, you used to show me such faces too when I first got married.
Oh my, is this really me? When did I become such a woman? To not even notice until it's pointed out like this. Karin, I'm so sorry.
Ugh.
Ever since Hideki got married, I felt like you took him away from me. And somehow I became unreasonably frustrated. And I've been jealous of you all this time.
Mother-in-law.
I got too caught up in my emotions and couldn't see myself objectively. Of course, I understand that apologizing won't erase what I've done to you until now. But please forgive me to treat you so harshly until my face became this severe. I must have been out of my mind.
Mother-in-law. I've never seen mother-in-law like this before.
Karin, I'm really sorry about Mom. I'll make sure to properly scold her. It might not be possible right away, but could you try to forgive her?
At that time, I couldn't give an immediate answer. However, when I visited my mother-in-law's house again later, she apologized once more and said,
Why didn't I realize that it feels better to smile than to say unpleasant things?
She had completely changed and was smiling. True to her word, mother-in-law spent more time smiling even in front of me and stopped giving me chores to do. She even started bringing me snacks sometimes. As I spent time with this gentle version of her, the hardened feelings inside me gradually began to melt away. Mother-in-law, would you like to go shopping together today?
Oh, that would be lovely. I was just thinking I wanted some new clothes. Karin, you have good taste, so please help me choose.
Yes. And so I became completely close with my mother-in-law. I never thought I could have such a relationship with her, but it was all thanks to my sister-in-law. By the way, when I went home that day, I showed the photos to Hideki too, and he apologized quite easily, almost comically so. Perhaps reflecting on his previous attitude, he recently started taking initiative with housework, which has been a great help. Furthermore, instead of me doing it, he's now voluntarily helping his mother, and his relationship with her has become even better than before. Blessed with a kind husband and wonderful in-laws, I'm now living very happy days.
ご視聴いただきありがとうございました。嫌なことばかり言うより笑っていた方が気持ちいい。確かにムスッとした顔とニコニコ笑顔とじゃ 一緒に過ごす時間の心地よさは全然違いますよね。そもそも自分が誰かに向かって話している顔なんて鏡を見ながらか、こうして写真にでも撮られてないと客観視はできないものですからね。私はどうでしょう。一緒にいて楽しい時間を過ごせるような表情ができているでしょうか。そんな風に振り返るいい機会ですね。皆さんはどう感じましたか？コメント欄に書いていただけると嬉しいです。また少しでもいい方向に向かってよかったと思った方、チャンネル登録と高評価をお願いいたします。